Explore Pluto. Would you dare? Pluto's breathtaking heart-shaped region with glaciers that flow constantly by mysterious forces. It's stunning but walkable. Not without serious space-age technology. Welcome back, genius watchers. Welcome to a genius with a twist. Are you ready for today's poll question? What is one of the main challenges of walking on Pluto's surface? Choice 1. Low gravity and brittle, icy terrain. Choice 2. The presence of a thick atmosphere. Drop your guess in the comments. Pluto. Imagine setting foot on a world that's an icy mystery drifting over 3.6 billion miles from Earth. With temperatures plunging to minus 387 degrees Fahrenheit, far colder than liquid nitrogen, it's a world frozen in a deep freeze. Picture stepping onto a landscape so extreme it feels like a popsicle. Pluto, the farthest planet in our solar system. This is one of the most remote places we've ever considered visiting. The challenge here isn't just the distance, it's everything about. We'll explore what it would take to actually walk on Pluto's surface, a task that would require cutting-edge technology, immense preparation, and a lot of imagination. Let's take this crazy leap into the unknown and see if walking on Pluto could ever be a reality. The first thing we have to face when considering walking on Pluto is its extreme cold. If you've ever worked with liquid nitrogen, you know how fast it can freeze anything in contact with it. Imagine how instantly everything around you would freeze on Pluto. Our bodies simply couldn't survive in this environment without proper protection. We'd need a specially designed suit to insulate us from the bone-chilling cold, and even then, there's the constant risk of frostbite or worse. This would be the first and one of the most dangerous challenges to tackle before even thinking about stepping out of a spaceship. Pluto atmosphere, or rather the lack of one. Pluto's atmosphere is incredibly thin. So thin, in fact, that it doesn't have enough oxygen for us to breathe. In this near-vacuum environment, without any air pressure, our bodies would rapidly start to experience negative effects. We couldn't even rely on simple actions we take every day, like breathing or drinking. The absence of oxygen means we'd need to carry our own supply with sophisticated life support systems to keep us alive. The lack of pressure also means we would have to suit up to prevent our bodies from literally boiling in the vacuum. Pluto's gravity is another challenge we'll face. Sounds fun, right? But here's the catch: such low gravity would make movement incredibly difficult. It's only 1/18 of Earth's gravity, which means if you weigh 100 pounds on Earth, you wouldn't be able to walk the way we do on Earth. Instead of walking, you'd likely end up floating or leaping around with every step. The lack of gravity would throw off your balance and make it a constant struggle to remain stable. What seems like an advantage is actually an obstacle when trying to move safely across an alien world. Pluto's surface is anything but flat. With towering mountains, deep valleys, and rugged ice plains, the terrain is more like a geological wonderland than a simple barren wasteland. There are vast areas of smooth nitrogen ice and other places where rocky structures rise dramatically from the surface. Navigating this varied landscape would require the ability to adapt to different environments. Some areas might be slippery and smooth, while others are jagged and rocky. This unpredictability would make every step a challenge, and we'd need to design equipment that could handle every kind of surface, from slippery ice to rugged rocks, and keep us stable. If we're going to walk on Pluto, we'll need a lot more than just a suit. We need highly specialized technology, including life support systems to manage oxygen, temperature, and waste. The suit would need to protect us from the extreme cold while also ensuring we have the proper pressure to survive the lack of atmosphere. Our boots, gloves, and helmets would need to be designed to deal with low gravity, ice, and low atmospheric pressure. Every piece of equipment would need to be tested to ensure that it can withstand the harsh conditions. This journey would require the best minds in science, engineering, and technology to even make this possible. Pluto is so far from the Sun that it receives only about 1/9 of the sunlight Earth gets. This means that walking on Pluto would be like living in permanent twilight, with the Sun appearing as just a tiny dot in the sky. The lack of light would make it incredibly difficult to navigate, and visibility would be poor at best. Without natural sunlight, we'd need to rely on artificial lighting or advanced vision technology to find our way. Even though the sun's light is weak, it still casts long, cold shadows, making the surface appear even more desolate. Moving around in such an environment would require planning and careful use of light sources to avoid getting lost or disoriented. Pluto's terrain isn't just rough, it's unpredictable. The icy surface is treacherous, and low pressure would make it difficult to generate any traction or stability. In this environment, even simple tasks like walking or standing could turn into major challenges. To deal with this, we need to develop boots that can adapt to the icy surface, possibly with ice spikes or tread designs to give us better grip. Every step would be an exercise in balance, and one wrong move could lead to a dangerous fall. Keeping our footing on Pluto could be the most challenging part of the entire adventure. With Pluto's low gravity and frozen surface, moving around would require some creative thinking. Even though you'd weigh much less than on Earth, your body wouldn't know how to handle such reduced gravity. On Earth, our muscles are built for more resistance, so we need to train and adapt to Pluto's unique conditions. Instead of walking normally, we might find ourselves hopping or floating with each step. The biggest challenge here is control. How do you manage your body's movement when you're so light and the environment is so unforgiving? This would require advanced equipment like propulsion systems or specialized boots that can help us manage our momentum. At this point, we have to ask, why even bother trying to walk on Pluto? The challenges are immense and the costs would be astronomical. But there's a deeper reason Pluto holds the key to understanding the outer reaches of our solar system. Subscribe for more themes. What should we talk about next? So we can continuing bring more fascinating topics. By studying Pluto, we could unlock valuable information about the early history of the solar system and its formation. Walking on Pluto wouldn't just be an adventure. It would be a scientific mission, opening doors to discoveries that could change everything we know about space. We'd learn more about the conditions that exist at the edges of our solar system and how those conditions affect planetary evolution. Sending humans to Pluto would require monumental planning and preparation. The technology needed for such a mission is far beyond what we have today, but with time, innovation, and collaboration, we could make it possible. From spacecraft capable of long-duration travel to the highly specialized suits and life support systems, everything would need to be designed with Pluto's harsh environment in mind. Every mission would involve years of testing, failures, and learning. But with determination, the human spirit's desire to explore could overcome these challenges. The journey would be long, the obstacles daunting, but the payoff could be enormous. Even if walking on Pluto is an impossible dream for now, the pursuit itself is incredibly significant. Exploration isn't just about reaching new places, it's about understanding the universe. Each step we take towards exploring a place like Pluto helps push the boundaries of human knowledge. By pushing the limits of what's possible, we show future generations what's achievable, inspiring them to dream big and tackle even bigger challenges. Exploration opens doors to new technologies, new insights, and new possibilities that we can't even imagine yet. Every step toward Pluto is a step toward understanding our place in the cosmos. While walking on Pluto may not be feasible right now, that doesn't mean we should stop dreaming. The dream of exploring Pluto could lead to breakthroughs in space travel and technology that benefit many other missions. If we can develop the technology to survive on Pluto, we might be able to use it on other missions to distant moons or planets. Space exploration is about more than just reaching new destinations. It's about expanding our horizons and challenging the limits of what we know. Walking on Pluto might not happen today, but it could lay the groundwork for the incredible adventures of tomorrow. With every new advancement in technology, the impossible becomes possible. Walking on Pluto might seem far-fetched, but space exploration is a field driven by innovation and perseverance. we continue to develop new methods of propulsion, life support, and robotics, the idea of sending humans to Pluto might shift from fantasy to reality. There are still many unknowns, but with each discovery, we take one step closer to making the impossible possible. The idea of walking on Pluto is both crazy and awe-inspiring. But it's not just about the physical act of walking on another world. It's about the science, the exploration, and the human spirit. Even if we never walk on Pluto in our lifetimes, our curiosity and drive will continue to propel us forward into the stars. What should we talk about next? We want to keep bringing you more fascinating topics. Answer to the poll question is 1. Low gravity and brittle, icy terrain. You're absolutely right. It's a world where even nitrogen turns solid. How cool is that? Let's spread the marvel of the universe far and wide. Next title your choice. Cast your vote in the comments of the surprising truth behind astronaut orange suits B. What if we could terraform Mars together? Would you dare to walk on Pluto? Or is it simply a pipe dream? The Genius crew can't wait to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below. If you're fascinated by space exploration, don't miss my next video, where we'll look at the top 5 most habitable exoplanets. Oh, but wait, you didn't think we'd let you leave without a twist, did you? As promised, here's our take on the A Genius with a Twist theme song. Sit back, relax, and let the beats blow your mind. Thanks for joining me, and keep exploring. We can't wait to hear from you.
It's a genius with a twist, where knowledge gets a remix. Brain power boost, no time for tricks. We take the ordinary, the stuff you think you know, flip it upside down, watch the knowledge grow. From history's hidden corners to science's grand design, we're uncovering secrets one line at a time. Think you know about gravity? We'll show you how it bends. Think you master time? Prepare for unexpected ends. We're breaking down complex stuff, making it clear and bright. So grab your thinking caps, we're taking flight. A genius with a twist, yeah, that's the name. Education with a bang, it's not the same old game. We're twisting perspectives, turning concepts round. Knowledge explosion, the best sound in town. A genius with a twist, can you break the code? Before the video ends, the answer's bestowed. We use analogies, stories, and formats so fresh. No boring lectures, we're serving up knowledge with finesse. From ancient inventions to future tech so bright, we're connecting the dots, shining a different light. While butterflies wing inspires a solar array, or how a simple echo can light up your day. We steep in real science, history too is true, but with a twist of humor, just for you. We show how genius thinking, innovation's bold, impact every single day, stories to be told. From the smallest microchip to the stars up high, we're exploring the universe, asking why. But remember, there's always a twist, a surprise in store, something you never expected knocking at your door. A genius with a twist, yeah, that's the name. Education with a bang, it's not the same old game. We're twisting perspectives, turning concepts round. Knowledge explosion, the best sound in town. A genius with a twist, can you break the code? Before the video ends, the answer's bestowed. So hit the like, smash subscribe, and join the fun. With a genius with a twist, the learning's never done. Stay curious, stay twisted, and don't forget, shocking fact whispered quickly. Now go suggest some topic.